Hello everyone, welcome to the Nail Tip Show. Today I'll be sharing with you a infill with one broken nail. So with one nail, I'm gonna sculpt that with acrylic with a coffin shape. Then I'm also use acrylic and glitter to do one side French look. And I'm gonna pair that with chrome design as well. So if you don't wanna miss it, keep on watching. So for today's look, I'm doing a infill rebalance of her nails, and I'm doing with side French with this really like a, I would say like a rose gold glitters, and we paired it with gold chrome. So this side, I already prepped her nails, took down most of the product because I want to make it thin so I have room for the side French. I'm gonna show you how I sculpt the ballerina nail shape. So first, I'm gonna use Coupa form. It's pretty long form, but I'm gonna tear off about half because that's about enough for me. I'm gonna take the stick apart and then make sure you wanna leave that. And if you want more detailed look on how I sculpted out this ballerina nail shape, there's a video that you can also watch with more details. But today, since I'm just showing you how I do the infill with this, because she broke one finger, so I'm just gonna sculpt that and then show you as well. So as you can see, the size not enough. I'm just gonna quickly use my curved scissor, and then I'm gonna trim that a little bit so then it will fit better. Yeah, you want the form to snugly fit into that finger. That looks pretty good. So now I'm just gonna slightly fit it in, make sure I have everything lined up straight first. I'm gonna check a different angle. Okay, that looks pretty good. Cut the sides. For today's look, I'm gonna use Coupa Affinity, like a nude powder. It's called Beloved. I'm gonna use clear as well, and I'm gonna pair with these two glitters right here. Okay, and first I'm gonna prep her nails with the Peace, which is for pH balance, and then Love, which is acid-free primer. So along with the powders, I'm using Coupa Divinity Structure Liquid Monomer, and I already put it in. So now I'm just gonna start with the application. I'm gonna take about medium size bead, and then I'm gonna start with the free edge. Then you just take the body of the brush and then the tip of the brush and feather that down to the length that you want. Keep doing that until you get to the length you want, and then you also want to mold to the shape that you want. Okay, so with the next bead, I'm just gonna take it all the way to from the cuticle down. Then I'm just gonna let it go slowly. Clean my brush, and then keep the cuticle clean. And then I'm continue taking the body of the brush, the side of the brush, and feather that down. From my view, I notice I have a little bit more here that I need, so I'm going to take a very small bead and place it right here, and then feather that down. While I'm waiting for this one to set, to pinch, I'm just gonna move on to the next nail. And this is the nail I'm gonna do one side French look right here. I feel like this is such a cute, fun look. And since I'm doing a fill, but actually when I prep her nails, I actually take it down really thin so that I have room for the glitter as well. Because if you do this as a new set, probably a lot easier than you just extend your nails with a clear or with a tip, but then since I already have a lot of product, I have taken it down pretty thin. I'm gonna start apply this beloved color. I'm not gonna go all the way to the cuticle, but you wanna apply almost to the whole entire nail, so then you can cut that part, one side French off, and then apply with the glitter. So I'm just taking the same thing, I'm just taking the body and the side of the brush and just slowly blend that product down. I'm gonna move the product more mainly on one side more, because you want that side to be the thickness that you want. Because the other side, I'm just gonna use a cutting knife and then trim that off anyways. Try to fill that gap. Now I'm gonna take this X-Acto knife, and I'm just gonna dip it with the monomer a little bit to keep it wet, and I'm gonna trim from the cuticle, from the side of the nail. Make sure you get straight line, and just kind of trim, take that off, scrape that off, so then you get a perfect straight line. I find out with this knife, it's just a lot easier to get a straight line. If you want to, you can also trim it, like cut the acrylic off and then wait for like a few minutes, and then you can also go back with the file and then make sure everything is straight and perfect that line. Now I'm just gonna worry about the cuticle area. I'm just gonna apply a small bead close to the cuticle area. And blend that in. You want to tilt the nail down so the cuticle doesn't flood over the skin. I'm going to leave it for a couple minutes. Actually, I'm going to pinch. So move on to this one. I'm gonna do the same. I'll show you one more time. And now this time I'm gonna cut the other side, the opposite side. Same thing, you just take the tip of the brush and feather that down. You also want to use the body of the brush, the tip of the brush. Basically, you're using the brush and sculpt that nail out to the shape and to the length that you want. Go ahead and apply the cuticle as well. Take the X-Acto knife, and then I'm starting from the side of the nail and angle it so you can get a straight line. Just slowly scrape off the acrylic. You want to, when you lay it down, you want to angle it so you can get a straight line. It feels weird at first, but the more you do it, I kind of enjoy doing it. It's pretty fun. Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna wait for a couple minutes and just gonna take like a thin file, just kind of angle it straight and just file slightly just so then I can get a perfect line. Reinforce that straight line, and then in case I have any acrylic that I didn't cut clean enough, that way I can get rid of it. So I want to shape that, fry that a little bit just to get that clean edge. And you want to file that line. Make sure if you want to file that line, make sure you wait a couple minutes to let it really set. So now to do the one side French, I'm just going to lay down very thin coat of clear, very thin, so thin that you barely have it there, just so then kind of give like a wet layer for the clear to adhere on. And then next I'm just going to take some glitter and lay that. You also want to push that glitter close to the edge right there. And you want to lay down. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit more clear and adhere the bigger chunky glitters. Pretty cool look. So you can see with the different sizes of glitter, this really gives you like more depth. You want to pat that in. And turn it, take a little clear. So you just keep adding until you're happy with the look. But you want to keep it thin as possible because you're going to encapsulate this with the clear as well. So you don't want to lay too thick. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now I'm just going to encapsulate 2 nails with clear as well. Make sure you clean your surface clean so that when you have the clear, the glitters doesn't get it. The glitters don't get everywhere, okay? So pretty much it, you just encapsulate it, make sure that the surface is even. I'm gonna take a shaper file, 100 side grit, and gonna shape the nail. First you just wanna do the straight out from cuticle. And then with this shape, I'm just gonna taper it, the same with this side. If you guys wanna see my filing routine, there's a video for that. To bevel down some product, I'm gonna use the 3-in-1 bit, and then I'm gonna put it in. This length, these nails are pretty long, so I'm just gonna give some neck room. Bevel it down lightly. Just want to slightly bevel it down so then it gives that seamless look from cuticle down. And very gently, kind of almost like very light touch. And you want to bevel that acrylic down. So next, I'm just going to buff the nails with this sanding band that I used to prep her nails with. Okay, and then I'm just gonna slightly go closer to the cuticle area and smooth that out. And then you want to buff the whole entire nail. So after I buffed all nails, then I'm just gonna clean it with alcohol. So beautiful. To continue this look, I'm just gonna do the chrome nails like we have here. I'm gonna use this black gel polish from OBI, and then I'm gonna use Daily Charm Chrome. This is a nice color. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply a coat of gel polish first. I'm just gonna make it thin and even coverage. I'm gonna do both nails. And you make sure you have a nice clean surface. Any lint on top, you make sure you get it off, get it out of the way. And you want to cure that for 60 seconds. So after you cure for 60 seconds, I'm gonna go in with Coupa Gel Top. This is non-wipe. I'm gonna try to put an even coat on an entire nail. Okay, I'm gonna go on with the next one, same thing. Okay, and you want to cure that only for about 15 or 20 seconds. And now I'm just gonna get the makeup applicator with the chrome. And then I'm gonna rub it on. Beautiful.
It's cool.
I know, so shiny. I could do this all day.
I could watch you do it all day.
So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. And you don't really have to use a lot either. I barely dabbed lightly on the makeup applicator and rub on it. So nice. Very nice chrome. And you want to make sure you get all the angles on the sides as well. And then to make it even shinier, I'm just gonna rub it again with this silicone applicator. Just kind of rub it even more. I find that gives you a really nice shiny top look. Now I'm just gonna take a light brush and try to dust it off as much as I can, because you don't want the gel top coat to adhere all this pigment. I'm gonna finish this look with this Coupa gel top coat again. This is non-wipe. I'm just gonna finish this. And look at this one. How pretty. Really nice touch. Yeah, the glitter is really nice and shiny as well. So pretty. Love this look. Yeah, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing with the chrome. For the chrome, actually, if you want to keep the chrome even longer, you can do 2 coats of this top. That way it helps to keep the chrome on for weeks. Okay, and then you want to put it in the lamp for 1 minute. So now I'm just gonna finish with the Harmony cuticle oil. And you just rub the cuticle to your entire hand, make it nice and soft. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I hope you incorporate some of the stuff that you have and the techniques that I just shared, and make it interesting and make it fun. Again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, follow us on Instagram, and like us on Facebook. Have a good one. Thanks everyone.